Ravioli trying to get that goal in. Ellipses bubbled up, but that doesn't last for long. Lyra once again. Lyra knocking it in. Ooh, just barely in, and it's in. 4-0. 30 seconds to go. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds until Baka are determined. The finalists. Ravioli blocks it, and that's it. Baka have won NA, which means Baka are your champions.
Hey guys, it's Grayson from Super BuckyBall. Today's a special video. It's actually me playing with the reigning defending champs of the NA tournament. I was first joined by Ravioli and Ayla soon followed suit, and it was a great time. If you don't know who they are the reigning or defending NA tournament winners from the last beta season. They are part of Team Baka, which also consists of Kumo as their goalie, Ayla is their forward as Ariel, and Ravioli plays a midfielder with Lang. And they make a really deadly combo and came out of nowhere to win the tournament. And I got a chance to play with them, discuss with them, just get to know them better as players and see how they were formed and what they do to practice and how they communicate, and just a lot of things that you may not think about as you play against them. But as you get to know them, you get to see just how funny they are, how nice they are, and how competitive they are as well. You could see that in the video too. If you don't know, the tournament is a pretty much staple for these beta tests for Super BuckyBall, and I'm sure there's going to be more in the future. Right now, the tournament is probably happening or has already happened. The description will consist of the tournament brackets as well as the stream or VOD, depending on when you see this, so you could stay up to date on what has happened in the last tournament. Team Baka is again defending their championship, so we'll see how they do. The tournament, it consists of a best of 3 double elim bracket for both NA and EU brackets. There is no South American or Oceanic brackets just because of player pool size. Eventually, we hope as a community that those player bases grow so they could have their own tournament, but as of now, you would have to, just enter in a North American or the EU bracket and just deal with the ping for now. Either way, it's so awesome that there is a tournament hosted by the devs pretty much, and that it is sponsored by them in the sense that there is a prize pool for first, second, and third place winners. So that's just great. All that information will be down below if you're interested for future tournaments, how it happened, how it went, and again, if you're just wanting to know how what the results were. The NA tournament happened at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and the EU tournament happened at 5 p.m. CET. So just so you know. Guys, this was a great interview that I did with Ravioli and Ayla. I get to ask them a bunch of questions and just play with them. You could see just how skillful they are and how down to earth they are. The audio quality is a little shaky at times, kind of low with their voices and the game audio. That's my fault. I just didn't check the audio quality. This was kind of a last minute thing to do with them, and it kind of shows at the beginning. I fix it by the end, but yeah, just have to deal with it. Bear with me, and I'm getting better at this stuff, and I already have a fix for it. Sorry about that. Still a great interview though. Stick to the end. Subscribe if you haven't done so. I post Super BuckyBall content like this and so much more, and enjoy. When he plays goalie for real, like you can tell. But he's like over here holding the ball for extended periods, letting it get stolen. Because I think he knew
Maybe...
He was like, he said he was memeing. He said he was like,
okay.
Because I did say this is for a video because they noticed I was. And Ayla played grid as well, so it was double grid. It was the worst.
My teammates. I think I infected them with the troll bug.
Yeah, how did you? So like, how did you get them? How did you get Ayla and Kumo as your teammates?
Yo, careful. I don't know. They kind of just messaged me. I didn't have anybody to. Like, you're the only person I could think of that wasn't in the team that could possibly play with me.
Yeah. I wanted to play with you, but I was like, I had some friends that I wanted to try to get them to play. So.
Yeah, and then at that point I was like stranded. I had nobody. I think Ayla messaged me, and Kumo and Ayla were together already, so they were looking for a midfielder.
Yeah. I was trying to advertise. I remember I was trying to like put it out there. It's like Ravioli, alpha player.
I don't think anybody cared. Oh.
Did you make that? What?
I don't know if you saw that, but
at the end.
Yeah. You'll see it in the replay and you'll pretend it was cool. Yeah. They had a team already. They just invited me. That's about it.
They didn't. I wonder how. Like, I guess they just like.
Oh wait, I remember now. Cause Ayla had like a, what's it called? An alternate account. It's like called not Ayla. And she saw me playing, my Lang.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So this guy's pretty good with Lang.
Yeah.
I got you. Dude, every time I was gonna pass it to you, they had an item.
Yeah. She just saw me play a bit. I think she heard about my shot.
The ravioli shot.
Yeah, let's call it that. And then, yeah, we just tried it out for a bit. She actually was. I wanted her to play Pi at first.
Yeah, I
That's
remember
why
she had a
started
good pie.
Yeah, but then, oh no, she didn't like it. I like the higher levels, so she kind of just went to aerial. And good thing it was me, because I don't think anybody else would have liked an aerial forward. Right?
Yeah.
Who wants that?
No, because when you think of aerial, it's very unconventional how Ayla plays. Because aerial, you think of like a support type of player, gonna be in the back lane.
Yeah.
Gonna.
Midfielder.
Yeah, midfielder.
Like in the name.
Yeah, so like I remember when I noticed that she was playing aerial goalie. I mean aerial forward. It was very unconventional, and I don't think a lot of people notices that.
Yeah, I don't know. I just felt like
But you
I like unconventional things.
and,
so.
and the thing is with you, like all throughout like alpha, you like when we would play together, you always stayed outside the 2-point line.
Yeah.
You would never like use Lang's jumping ability in a sense of like to score. You never used his acrobat to score with. You would always just.
I used to like when I first started playing. I just played him generally. Like I jump, I do a jumping attack, try to score. That's like how I used to play.
Okay.
But then when I figured out how to like shoot, when I figured out how to shoot, I just started doing that more, and then I just built on that, and my whole playstyle is just based on shooting.
Yeah, one trick.
Yeah, pretty much. That's the thing though. I don't want to be a one trick. I want to try like mixing it up more because I feel like it's too one-dimensional the way I play. Just gotta better in that aspect, I guess.
Well, you're really good defensive. I mean,
Yeah.
I watched the me and my buddy after we lost. Right, all right, we'll stick together and we'll just watch the finals. And
Got it.
you just stayed in the back lane towards your 2-point line, and every time Javaro or Cerulean would try to score or shoot or pass it, you would just knock it away. You would just push it back.
Yeah, I mean, we saw their game beforehand, so we saw what they were doing, and like I just saw that as like such a threat. I'm like, no, I can't be just like moving up, because like the few times I did like and left Kumo alone, it was just not good.
Yeah, you needed the because they are really good really good strikers, scorers, whatever you want to call it for the game. So you had to stay there, but you like pretty much zoned them off. Not all the time, of course. Like they're gonna get some points, but
yeah, definitely. Like the only time I felt like I was scared with Kumo and like in the goalie area was when Cerulean was closer to the goal. So like if Cerulean was past this 2-point line, I was like, okay, whatever. But if he got past that 2-pointer line, like, I think I would be actually scared.
It got a little it's more dangerous then.
Yeah, they just didn't adapt. I think if they actually just tried to like get closer, like I think it would have been way worse than what it turned out to be.
Were you surprised that you guys won?
Kinda. I'm keep shooting. I'm just missing.
It's alright. It's hard to talk and play at the same time.
Yeah, it really is.
That's why you
If
see
I
my
ever,
videos.
Like, pause, I gotta like think just about what I'm saying, or else I have a bomb. Oh,
I was gonna fall.
please.
Look at that!
You got a point. But yeah. I just wanna like, I wanna see a good pink that could shoot. That's like something I've always wanted to see. Being, pink has like the best shot potential, in my opinion. I just want to see that. Nobody really plays it. So.
Apparently, no one likes it right now. I missed.
Yeah.
And bump.
Big bully. I feel like the goalies are both bots. I have a bomb again. Javaro, bop. Yeah, it's a signature move. You gotta say every time you get a bomb, you gotta say that.
I got a barrier. I'm gonna pop him.
Oh. Okay. I have a Javaro. I got Javaro.
Okay. They should just rename it, right?
Yeah, definitely. I think I put in a ticket to like tell them about it. Oh no! Oh no! Yo,
Nah, pink is still viable. Not against you though, because you have bubble.
Yeah.
But like I play pink. If I know I have a teammate that's gonna play like a lane or like a high lane or sky now, then I'm gonna play pink because I could rely on them to like protect the air.
Oh yeah, actually, pink hard counters her ult, right? Skies.
Yeah, but if Sky does it in the air, like really high up, there's no point.
True. Oh, you scared me, dude.
So Ayla, I got a Ravioli side of the story of how y'all team, but how did you guys like team up together?
Basically, yeah, it started with me and Kumo. I was just solo queuing, and they're like, I played this Kumo like 3 games in a row, and I really like her like friendly, competitive attitude. Like she's gonna call like nice shots and stuff, even if you're like against each other. So we ended up just adding each other, and we just queued together. Back then, she was still playing Lang, and I was playing Pi, and we had like a really good synergy together. And then eventually she started playing more like goalie.
Yeah, I do remember her playing lane. Now that you mention it, I remember her not being a goalie.
Yeah, she ended up being goalie since no one was playing goalie, so it just worked better, and she didn't mind it.
Yeah.
And she got better at it, and then she just mains it.
Nice shot.
Thank you.
For Ravioli, that one is pretty funny story.
Oh god.
I was just playing on an alt account to teach the game to some friends, and I ended up to one friend, and I ended up on same team as Ravioli. And I was like, that's not gonna be fair with us together. I was like, I've heard a lot of Ravioli from like Java and stuff, because he was like the one who started the curve shot and stuff.
I don't think that's true, but
You-
I mean
no,
the
no,
curve
no, no,
shot
it's
part.
too late.
I didn't create that part.
You did create it. He's being too modest,
my
Ayla. You don't know. He was a legend back in the alpha
Oh,
days.
stop! Please stop. Continue, Ayla.
Javaro,
Okay.
Cerulean, Chaz, all they did was fear him. Like they wouldn't play with him.
Okay. They didn't play with me because I was a loser. Okay.
So like me and Kumo were like looking for third player to like complete the team. At some point, I just see like Ravioli looking for a team for the tournament, and I was like, no way, he's alone. So I just DM him, and he's like, sure, he joins us, and from then we became Team Baka.
Yeah, Team Baka.
Yeah, it's a good thing I didn't sign up to be a goalie, cause God, would have been bad, huh?
Oh.
You know, play like trash.
You probably would have had a train. Like you would.
Literally.
So Ayla, you're, to many people's eye, I guess you're technically the MVP for the tournament. You did a lot of cool plays as your forward aerial. What made you become like aerial? You think of a midfielder support character. She's not gonna be scoring a lot, but somehow you made her into like a viable option at a scoring point, at a scoring position. Like
I just like.
did you just like Ariel as a player, as a character?
So it started with me like getting tired of Pi because he feels like not as good with good players. So I was just trying other options. So I ended up with and back then everyone and their mother was playing Pyrak, and I didn't like having two pies in the same team, because I knew like doubles wouldn't be like allowed for tournaments and stuff. So I was just letting people play their pie, and I was just practicing aerial, and I just got better at it. And my experience with pie like maybe like this, so like I got like better at like juking goals and stuff, because that's just what pies does.
Yeah.
So it's just transferred to my aerial gameplay. Just I got even better at it because I didn't have like my dashes I could to help me with that. And a problem I had with pies is like it's harder to help your team when you're like all the way on the other side of the field, and Ariel just covers really well even if she's on the other side of the field. We all share her shots. So that's pretty much how I became an Ariel main.
No, definitely unconventional.
Ask her about her inks. You know she wants to talk about those.
About what?
Your inks, your ink bullets. Oh, good.
I mean,
Help.
you are like, did you play like mobile games? Cause
MOBA games?
yeah, cause like you're able to like use her abilities really fast, like
Yeah, I've played
like
League of Legends
like
for...
super fast.
I've played League of Legends for like 4 or 5 years.
Okay.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, coming back to like how I ended up like aerial forward. At the beginning I was like more like playing the typical aerial, just like more supportive. And then I started finding all the cool stuff you can do with Age. So that's pretty much where I started to like become much more aggressive on aerial.
Do you practice like? Do you go in like in a private match and like? Would you practice like her inks?
In December I did a lot, yeah. Now I'm comfortable enough that I don't need to anymore, unless I think of something new, but so far I didn't really think of any new kind of shots I could do.
Okay.
Yeah, actually,
Do you guys like practice like hard calming together?
Oh yeah, a lot.
it's funny because at first Ayla didn't talk at all, and Kumo didn't talk either.
Oh, so it's just
Yeah,
you?
Yeah,
It was.
because
Mhm.
that's not something I'm gonna go too much in details, but
Of
I
course.
pretty much just recovered from being a mute like in real life.
Oh, okay.
So I was still like something happened and I just lost the ability to speak, and I had to like slowly relearn how to speak. And then like as the tournament got closer, I got already determined to. I was almost there, and I just pushed the last bit I was missing to be able to like talk a bit comfortably again. And like legit, tournament day was my first day talking.
Oh my. Because I remember I joined one of your first streams. Like I went in one of your first streams, and like you do mention like you're a mute streamer. I was like, oh, that's super cool. Like, you know, this is cool. And I was just like, okay, maybe, because then when the tournament was happening, I found out you're playing with Ravioli. I was like, okay, how is this going to work? Part of me didn't like how like I wasn't sure if you guys were gonna talk, but I figured, and I eventually learned that you guys were teaming together, like calming together, which was super cool. And Kumo, does she speak a lot?
We're trying to make her use. She doesn't speak at all.
She has like
uses
a
soundboard.
yeah,
to,
that.
like play audio cues.
Oh really? That's cool. That's cool.
Bro, it's actually so funny. You should like listen to some of the sound cues we have.
She hasn't used them yet, so we need to make her use them again for this beta, so we know like when she needs grid charges or stuff like that.
Yeah. But y'all have been practicing a lot more now.
So far, pretty much every evening we've been playing together.
And it was also just shocking that you guys won. Like, I'll be honest, I did not think you guys were gonna
I
win.
don't think anyone did.
Because all you would hear about was, you know, Cerealia and Chaz. You saw Chaz's win percentage. You saw their stats. You saw when they would play together, they would just destroy any team when they would. But Like,
That's
did you?
something that actually motivated us
Mm-hmm.
to get better at the game. We all wanted to prove that they're not unbeatable.
Yeah. No, that's totally true. Because a part of me, like, when I would play against some, I would get nervous. I would genuinely get nervous because, like, I know how good they are. My adrenaline would start pumping, but I wouldn't be able to control it, and I would make mistakes. Like when Ravioli plays a goalie. Um,
Ahem. See, that was just timing. I actually meant to miss that shot.
yeah,
for
it's a
like,
good representation of my.
Yeah, yeah. So it's like make the point, swing home.
Yeah.
Yeah. For the sake of the video, I'll just help. When we first got together, I didn't expect like none of us or you two not being able to talk.
Wait, you didn't expect them to talk?
I did expect them to talk, is what I
Oh.
mean. Yeah.
Okay. So you weren't aware of like.
Oh, I said it wrong. Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't expect them not to talk. Yeah, there you go. My
Mhm.
bad. But actually, I don't know if you remember, but like in the the alpha, the very first tournament, the team was
Was it you and Asley?
no, it was Jabaro, me, and Spokes.
Oh, yeah, you guys won, right?
Yeah, and like Spokes didn't talk at all. So like I was like kind of already fine with it because like I was already used to having a teammate that didn't talk. But the tournament was actually really good because you guys were able to talk. I felt like our
Yeah.
communication was pretty important. Oh.
Oh, I died.
That was a good item pool.
I actually have a bomb. Can I do something with it?
Move up.
I'll
I gotta
go back.
wait.
Let's see it.
Try charging your ult. We gotta get a 2-point. If you
Oh
want.
yeah,
I
we
have,
do.
I'm
got-
gonna ink. Right now. Let's go!
Oh my god, how'd that go in?
And
Nice.
yeah, they hit it in for you.
Bro, I don't even know how my ult went in. Gonna be honest. Ugh. I mean, all skill. Sorry.
So how did you find Super BuckyBall?
That's pretty simple. Basically, it was super word, and I like browsing a lot, like the new release for early access,
Mm-hmm.
and Game of Round. And I just saw that and I was like, I always loved like Rocket League's concept, but I don't like driving games, so I never really got into Rocket League. So when I saw this, I fell in love instantly with the game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
And I'm someone who played a ton of Mario Striker when I was young.
Oh, okay.
It's a funny thing you asking. Do you know a streamer called Lyric? And like one day, like all of a sudden he just plays Super BuckyBall. I was like, hey, this game is pretty sick. Cause like I first started liking these kind of games because of Overwatch. I used to play a lot of Lucio Ball.
Oh.
Like, I played a ton. Whenever it was like the summer, I was like, hell yeah, dude. Lucio Ball's coming out. You get to play that. And whenever like the event was over, I felt like really sad because like
Mhm.
it was actually really fun for me. But then ever since I found BuckyBall, Super BuckyBall, it's like it filled the void.
So that was me playing with Ravioli and Ayla, two really nice people and great teammates. It was fun playing with them. Thank you guys again for agreeing to do that call, playing with me. We had a lot of fun, and I hope you guys enjoyed the interview type of discussion that we had. If you had any other questions, let me know. Maybe I could try to get back to them, and maybe we could do like a round 2 or something. If you have questions, leave them in the comments down below. If you're interested to see Ayla's content, which you also see Ravioli in there sometimes when they do like scrims or whatever, her Twitch channel will be in the description down below. And guys, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Don't forget to subscribe.